We kick this week's releases off with one of the most anticipated indie games of the year, Absolver. The online combat game developed by Slowclap sees you controlling a mysterious masked character through the fallen Adele Empire, all in a quest to join the elite corps known as the Absolvers. Combine this with the exploration emphasis and fluid real-time combat that Absolver boasts, and it looks like we have a contender for Indie Game of the Year when Absolver comes to PS4 on the 29th of August. I cannot remember the last time a surfing game released on console, a good one anyway. Surf World series looks to bring players the relaxed and free-flowing atmosphere of surfing, while coupled with some arcade elements such as the brilliant slow-mo tricks you can pull off. The game features 5 iconic real-world locations which can be surfed either in the day or in a more atmospheric night. Surf World series is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on the 29th of August. Rock of Ages 2 takes all the classic rock rolling action of the original game and dials it up to 11. The unique take on the tower defense genre now has the ability to be played with up to 4 friends in all out dramatic rock rolling fun. Rock of Ages 2 also brings players some new time periods to play through. So if you're in the market for something pretty wacky and full of humour straight out of a Monty Python movie, then look no further than Rock of Ages 2 comes to PS4 and Xbox One on the 29th of August. Dead Alliance is a competitive online shooter that pits players in tactical 4v4 matches, with one small twist. The maps are full of zombies, but fear not, as these zombies can be weaponised for use against your opponents. Through the use of Z-mods, zombies can be manipulated into tide-shifting assets. Dead Alliance also features a MOBA-inspired mode, where you'll need to farm zombie-infested jungles and capture your opponent's home base. Dead Alliance is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on the 29th of August.
Oh, these dance parties have been crashing down on Chorus for some years now. A nightclub in the heart of a peaceful forest. A rock show exploding a fancy brunch. Booming celebrations of electronic destruction. And those dance-mongering fiends.
Metronomicon Slay the Dancefloor is a witty, hilarious and downright absurd take on the RPG genre. The game sees you controlling 4 heroes on a quest to rid the lands of evil. The twist, however, is that all battles will be played out in rhythm-based gameplay. The soundtrack to Metronomicon is awesome, and the game supports the use of the Rock Band 4 guitar. Metronomicon Slay the Dancefloor is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on the 29th of August.
I don't even know why I'm recording this. Most are gone. There's just a few left here now. We're locking down as much as possible.
Obduction is a stunning exploration game from the team that brought us the iconic game Myst. After inexplicably being transported across the universe, you find yourself in a mysterious world. You'll need to coax your way through the beautiful landscapes and piece together the secrets of Abduction. But this exploration game comes with a warning. Remember, the choices you make come with substantial consequences. The world of Abduction can be explored when it comes to PS4 on the 29th of August. Redout Lightspeed Edition is a racing game that draws huge inspiration from iconic titles such as Wipeout and F-Zero. The anti-gravity racer sees you racing at high speeds for a semi-abandoned Earth, and with the low poly art style and stunning lighting effect, it's a backdrop that's worth racing through. The Lightspeed Edition sees the introduction of the highly requested split screen mode, along with all the previously released DLC on the PC. Redout Lightspeed Edition is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on the 29th of August in America and the 31st of August in Europe. Sparc is being described as a V-Sport, a unique physical sport only possible in VR. The aim of the game is to throw a projectile past or at your opponent to score. However, they have the ability to block and deflect while using whole body movements. The idea behind Sparc is great, but it will be interesting to see how well the PS Move controllers track your whole body movements when Sparc hits PSVR on the 29th of August. Still Time is a puzzle game that requires you to play around with time travel and previous timelines. The main character you control possesses the ability to travel back in time and meet previous younger versions of themselves. You'll need to use these younger yous to help you overcome the otherwise impossible puzzles of Still Time. The game can be played on PS4 or on the go on PS Vita when it releases on the 29th of August.
Harvester entering the atmosphere.
Eyewitnesses claim that it was some kind of spacecraft. This might be our first contact with an extraterrestrial civilization.
Prepare for landing on the planet's surface.
XMorph Defense blends top-down shooter gameplay with tower defense mechanics to bring players a fast-paced but tactical game. A nice touch to X-Morph is that you're actually playing as what we believe the enemies, the X-Morph alien race, who have invaded Earth and are looking to harvest it for its resources. All the tower defense mechanics are present and provide a deep RTS element to the gameplay. Add this with a slick shooting action, and X-Morph Defense looks worth checking out when it comes to PS4 and Xbox One on the 30th of August.
We need support. Our air superiority is history.
Friendlies on the ground are getting pounded.
Heavy column destroyed. We're losing this. It is time to use this planet's resources with optimal efficiency.
My dad's gone. My best friend has left me. Hey Mom, you wanted to talk? And home life is a joke.
Life is Strange Before the Storm is a new 3-part entry to the BAFTA award-winning franchise. Before the Storm is set 3 years before the original game. This time the game sees you controlling Chloe Price, who forms an unlikely friendship with Rachel Amber, a girl who is regularly mentioned in the original game. This new addition to the narrative adventure franchise is said to have more consequence on a player's choice and features multiple endings, all of which will hopefully link in with the events of the original game. Life is Strange Before the Storm Episode 1 is releasing on PS4 and Xbox One on the 31st of August.
Run! What the hell?
Next time, mind your own business.
Calm down. Walk away.
Whatever's going on between us is special.
You can't leave! Why not? Because I don't want to ruin this the way I ruin everything else in my life.
What's going to happen now? No fucking idea. But one thing I'm sure of, it all began when I met her.
The Lost Bear is an adorable but slightly dark cinematic platformer releasing exclusively on PSVR. You play as Walnut, a young girl who is on a quest to rescue her teddy bear after it was stolen by the toy snatcher. The visuals of the game are set out in a 2D stage-like environment, but players will experience this through the immersive 3D VR perspective. The Lost Bear is coming to PSVR on the 31st of August. Necrosphere is a challenging, like really challenging, Metroidvania with a unique element to its gameplay. You only need 2 buttons to play. The Necrosphere is where you go when you die. There's no heaven or hell, just the Necrosphere. After wandering the Necrosphere for what feels like an eternity, Agent Terry Cooper learns of a portal that can return him to the normal sphere, thus sparks the brutally challenging journey of Necrosphere. Necrosphere is releasing on Xbox One on the 1st of September. Songbringer is a procedurally generated action RPG that draws inspiration from the original Zelda games. Rock and his Skybot sidekick Jib are just 2 regular galactic partygoers who have accidentally managed to awaken an ancient evil. You'll need to guide the 2 unlikely heroes through the procedurally generated landscapes in search of hidden weapons and mystic items, all of which will help you clear the various dungeons on your way to restoring peace to the galaxy. Songbringer is releasing on Xbox One on the 1st of September. That wraps up what is a huge week for indie game releases on our consoles. As always, we'd love to know what you're looking forward to playing and let us know in the comments below. And to keep up to date with what indie games are releasing on your consoles and PC and the latest indie game reviews, be sure to subscribe to Indie Credible.